Anyway, moral of the story, for anyone that's thinking about giving up drinking, don't give it up, just take back life. Live it up. Let's see. Oh, geez, I'm good at this shit. So, I've got a scenario. Let's say I decide to go bull riding. Obviously, if I go bull riding and I've got this camera on my head and I've got a receiver thing plugged in so it can get audio, hanging on the side like a little fetus just out of a C-type, when that fucking bull bucks, it's gonna buck me and this little cunt's gonna fall off. So then I'm gonna have no sound.
Wait, day 11? Day 12. When is day 12 today? Oh, day 12 we're fucking living.
Okay, ask me if I feel good. Do you feel good? Yeah, I feel pretty good. I feel so good that I've decided to ride. I'm at, I don't know if you can see that. I'm at 24.47 kilometers, and I've gone until I get to the point of no return, where there's a little wooden bridge, which is pretty cool. It seems safe enough to go over, so I'll give it a crack. But have a look at this shit. Like, man, if you want a peaceful Sunday morning, like, fuck me. Alright, you got rice fields. Yeah, it's nice. And the whole living thing, be in the moment. I will bring my microphone next time and the little action cam. That would make a lot more sense. But I thought I was just riding to the river for a little ride, and then I did a loop of the river, and then I found this road and it seemed to stay along the river, so I just kept riding, and then lo and behold, it's 24.47 kilometers. So now I got to ride back. But yeah, it's beautiful. I'll see if I can set this thing up on the bike. But we're not existing, not drowning our sorrows. If I'm going to drown, it's because I fall into the water off this wooden bridge. But it looks safe. So giddy up, baby. Let's go. All right, we got a little bridgey, safe for everyone else. That's pretty fucking cool. Out in the middle of nowhere. Now, let's see. I definitely will bring the microphone next time. Look, let's kind of gut. Yeah, we got some cows. They're a little bit bigger than the Filipino cows, that's for sure. I don't know how well you can see, but this is just a river road, and it just goes on and on and on, pretty much ever. 25 kilometers to be precise. Anyway, whew. I don't know if I'm going to be in the middle or whatever. Right, so got some wise words of wisdom that, no, they're not really, it just fucking feels good. Sunday, my legs are like where the fuck has this cunt been? Like, this brain's been living in my body, but I have not pushed my body in God knows how long. And then just to give it a little nudge, I decided to push it to where it's approximately going to do a 50 kilometer bike ride. So there's no other way to tell your body that, hey, we're back, baby, besides just giving it complete fucking shock system. Yeah, so I think after this, I'm probably gonna crash out because yesterday my video sucked a bag of dicks. So it was just a fucking shit show day, but it was still positive, and I'm glad I bought this because this morning I had it sitting there. I thought I'll just go for a little ride before I get stuck into some work, so I got a clear head. And man, there is nothing like the cool thing about this. I don't know, I don't want to say too much, I don't want people to come here, but I don't know why people go, hello, I don't know why people go all the way to these places where they're just full of tourists, when, man, if you want peace, and this is what I'm like, I can't discover myself with other people around. I think that's key, is, yeah, very hard to know who you are when you've got all these influences around you, and not all of them are positive, and not everyone has, like, the reason I beat myself up so much with this shit is because not everyone has the same will that I do. Like, I could just decide to do something like I've decided now, and get up on a first day on this bike with no training besides one Muay Thai session yesterday, is get up and just fucking ride 50 kilometers and just say, fuck you, buddy, this is what we're doing. But then a lot of the people I was hanging around with in the Philippines are either retired, so they've already done their hard yards, if they did their hard yards, or they did enough just to be able to live and drink on their pension and go to bars and fuck prostitutes, pretty much. That's the honest part about it. But I got so much more to give, and 8, 9, 10 years of hanging around that, well, they just kind of suck the life out of you. And I don't want to become one of those people as well. Like, I watch and I despise bloggers that their whole goal is to live for fucking $1,500 a month. That's their entire goal in life, is how little you can spend. Like, what type of fucking abundance life are you gonna live when you've set your ceiling at that? Like, why not just fucking, this is where, like, when I make a shift, I make a shift. That's what bipolar is. Yeah, one way and then the next way. I've gone from full tilt fucking alcoholic day drinking and hating my life to full tilt riding 50 kilometers along some river in Siem Reap, and it's completely the opposite to committing to 6 days a week Muay Thai. I went and found a tennis court last night so I can get a tennis coach as well. I've been looking for table tennis, but that's not possible, so I think tennis will be what I will do instead. And funny thing as well, there's a Filipino tennis coach, out of all things. They're like, do you want the Filipino coach or the Khmer coach? And I'm like, what's the difference? And they said the Filipino coach is more expensive. And I just laughed. The Philippines has won 2 medals in the Olympics, and they've got 150 million people. I don't think I've ever seen a Filipino tennis player or a Cambodian tennis player. So I'll just take the Cambodian, as long as he can hit the ball back. That's all I need from my coach. But anyway, I just found that quite fucking odd. Well, that's enough for action-packed day so far. It's only 7:30, 7:33, so it's still pretty early. I'm gonna get breakfast. I've already done work. I got up at 3:30 this morning. Anyway, moral of the story, for anyone that's thinking about giving up drinking, don't give it up, just take back life. Live it up. Let's see. Oh geez, I'm good at this shit. Live it up, baby, don't give it up. I'll make you a song. Live it up, don't give it up. You're not giving up anything, because if you just don't do it, you'll live it up. That's my theory here. Yeah. I've got a good friend that's got some better analogies and better quotes than me, but he doesn't like cameras. But he can do 11 analogies in a row. I will steal them off him, and I will present. They're fucking hilarious. Man, I'm not getting fucking any better at this shit. I just recorded thing, and it was still in portrait. I don't even know how you could have a camera that is in fucking landscape. Like, the way it sits is landscape, and then it decides to move to portrait, and I don't know how how I got it there. Like, if it was up to me, I'm going to go back in time where they had square TVs. I'm going to get square phones, square TVs, like everything will be a square. So you don't have to worry about portrait and landscape, because that is a pain in the ass. So I just recorded all this shit, and then I get to the fucking end of it, and the cunt is in portrait. And then when you put portrait on landscape, it just looks like shit. And then also, you can't put, like, if I was going to do it, I'd want to put, like, maybe multiple, if I film multiple portraits, and then fill up the screen, like 3 portraits would be landscape, and then it wouldn't look shit, because I could have one running, then next, and then next. But no, can't do that on Final Cut. Anyway, big problems. But what I was going to say, and what I did say about 10 minutes ago, but in portrait, now I'm saying it in landscape, which doesn't change what I'm saying, is that I had a nap for the first time in history in the middle of the day. I went, I'm tired. And I went to sleep. So I feel proud of that. And it was good, because I did get up at 3:30, and then I rode not 132. It ended up being 32 kilometers, not 50 by the time I got back to the cafe. And then I ordered myself some breakfast. I could barely get off the bike. My legs are fucked. They're going to be super sore tomorrow. And then I got Muay Thai at 8. But I had a pineapple juice, protein shake, and some eggs benedict. Came home, had a sleep, then got back, did a bit of work shit. And then now I'm just fucking around trying to finish this website shit off, which is nerd shit to be doing on a Sunday. I was going to go wakeboarding, but it just started pissing down. So, and I don't think, I'll leave that to another day. Let the body have a little bit of rest. Anyways, I am just fixing this shit. Have a look-see. It looks pretty fucking cool. So this is my Insano website. So I'm just coding it using the terminal. Anyway, I'll flick you through. I got all these cool fucking animations. It looks like you're on acid, and the mouse does all this crazy shit. Got all my characters, got all our steps. This is what's cool. So this is what the channel's going to be more about, is, yeah, from the top. So step 1, sobriety, enjoyment, hobbies, relationships. I'm not going to show you all of these things, especially things like loving yourself sounds a little bit suspect, but you know what I mean. It doesn't mean a quiet night with a box of tissues and some cream. That's not the type of loving yourself. Then we got all the characters. I'll show you all of these over time, and then that's meant to be me drinking a coffee. So yeah, this is pretty cool, and this shit, I like making cool stuff. So it spins. Whee! Anyway, all of that stuff before in life you'd never be able to do. But now with all of this, you can just build and build and build and build. So I've redone the entire front end. I've redone the entire back end. I've built my own database this time on Postgres and Squill. Anyway, nerd shit. That'll be for other videos. So right now I'm going to go and get a haircut, get something short so I can train and no shit goes in my eyes, and do that, and then I might go for a fucking wander and film some more shit. I'm going to do some practicing. This Action 6 has a lot more features that I got to learn to use, because they're pissing me off when you talk for fucking 10 minutes and it's in portrait, and by the time you want to sleep, I've committed to doing one of these every day, and then it gets to the point and you're like, oh my god, my video is going to look shit, and then I realize no one fucking watches anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Just fucking get it up. You've committed to putting a video up, so just put the video up. Doesn't matter if it's shit, who cares, whatever. Anyway, oh yeah, that's the other thing. And this is step 6, I think it is, in my Then we'll get to the AI, how you can use AI in business. Yeah, so cool shit that you can do. Make some songs.
Talk show, just people living where the green things grow. And I thought I was giving up. The only thing that got
my song related to today.
Dressed up like something true. Soon as I said I'm leaving, that demon started screaming. No, you're not, you need me.
That's pretty good. I'm obviously not a dancer.
Live it up, don't give it up. Put the battle down, now I'm waking up.
Good lyric. Who would have wrote such good lyrics?
Don't give up laughing, don't give up fun.
And the good thing is, now we can produce music. So I will make some film clips to go with some of this shit. And I might chuck it at the end of my video if you want to listen to a nice song that's reggae for some reason. It's meant to be a day in Cambodia. Live it up. Don't give it up. I think I explained that earlier. But yeah, live it up, don't give it up. So yeah, giving up alcohol is very different to living it up. If you say give it up, your brain just goes, oh fuck, you're not giving it up. But instead of giving it up, just live it up. Yep, I think I said that earlier. Anyway, that's the song. So I'll chuck that in there later. See you motherfuckers. Alright, we're doing a test here. Because this is really starting to get me. So now I have the receiver thing plugged in. I got this little green fucking thing plugged in. I was just plugging the C-type in, not the receiver and the C-type. And then this is apparently the transmitter or something. So now I'm going to go all the way down here, and we're going to test if I can finally get this fucking sound to work. Hey, Nako, this is fucking hard. Why so hard? I just want sound. Do you hear me? Okay, we'll try again. It's not even amateur hour anymore. This shit is not that easy. Alright, so I'm here. Now I'm walking away. Please tell me that the fucking sound is still as clear. Now I'm in the bedroom, right? I am not going to surprise you because you know I'm going to come out that door. But anyway, so that was a test on that. Let's see, now I come back through the door. Woo! Anyway, so I'm back through the door now, and that's gone for 6 minutes. And I will swipe, and I would assume that this voice is working properly. Yeah, I hope so. I'm getting better. I will win. Trust me. Anyway, maybe I do radio. Whatever. Alright, let's see if this has worked once and for all. Oh god, I can do like casting couch. That's all I've worked out. So now I can finally see the little transmitter things working. But seriously, this is doing my head in. When I don't know these things, it just shits me. So this has taken me... When did I get that thing? On Monday. On Monday I got the mic, so it's taken nearly a full week to work out to fucking plug that cunt into that camera. That's just ridiculous. So, but now I don't know. I don't understand. And help me people, if you've used one of these things, because it doesn't make any sense, right? So it's called an Action cam. And now it looks like it's got a fucking fetus hanging off the side of it, because I've had to plug the C-type into the transmitter, and then the C-type goes in with the transmitter thing hanging off it. So it's all right. It's all well and good now while it's sitting still like this. And then the other thing, that fucking preview thing just turns off. I don't know why. So then I have to go and do this and fucking tap on the little motherfucker. So that's another thing I need to know. How do I get the preview to stay? Don't turn off preview. Anyway, so that's another thing. But like by the time I get to this, I know it's going to turn off. So I'm going to fucking tap you again, you little piece of shit, so you don't do that. So now I'm wondering, right, so it's called an Action cam, Osmo Action 6. So I've got a scenario. Let's say I decide to go bull riding. Obviously, if I go bull riding and I've got this camera on my head and I've got a receiver thing plugged in so it can get audio, hanging on the side like a little fetus just out of a C-type, when that fucking bull bucks, it's gonna buck me and this little cunt's gonna fall off. So then I'm gonna have no sound. So what I can't work out for the life of me, so if I don't have that receiver plugged in, and let's say the clown sitting in there that comes out later, let's say the clown in the bull riding thing is just watching me. Let's say the clown has the receiver and I'm on the bull and I'm getting ridden, I'm bouncing around doing that shit. Let's say I've got the microphone on, that the microphone is still attached to me and it's clipped on, so the bull can't buck the microphone off because it's attached. And that C transmitter is with the clown. Where the fuck do I get the sound from? Because the sound is going to be, there's going to be something on the camera, I would assume, that the sound output will come out. But where will the sound of this microphone come out, and where the hell do I get it from? Like, I don't know if I'm going crazy, but I want to work this out, and it's bloody annoying. If anyone can tell me, and once I get obsessed with something, I get obsessed. I've been sitting here now for 2 hours trying to work this shit out. But at least, I've been claiming I've got good sound, and it hasn't been good sound, because the thing hasn't been attached. I was just attaching the C-type. Oh, it really makes no sense. Anyway, whatever. I'm going to get a haircut. Fuck this. I must say, I've nearly finished this, but it's so good to be in a place where you just want to eat all the food, like noodles, veggies, pork. This is so easy. Anyway, it's getting late. I don't know if that haircut will happen. I think crash and watch the replay of UFC, but look at this stuff. Nice little local joint. Anyway, I think I'll leave it at that. I'll go and edit this video. I filmed a lot of dumb shit, which you've probably seen by now because I put it in the video. So I'll go and edit that and crash because I got Muay Thai at 8 AM tomorrow. So I wonder what these legs will be like. I reckon they're gonna fucking hurt because I just rode my bike here. Here's the beast. Just chilling. Sexy beast. Alright, day 12. We're living, baby.
Day 12, sun on my skin. Roll by the river, breathing again. A little ride meant to keep it small, and the road kept calling, so I followed it all past the edge of town where the tourists don't go, where the river runs quiet and the air moves slow. Locals on the roadside waving me through like the whole damn morning at something new. No loud little crown, no peacock show, just people living where the green things grow. And I thought I was giving up, the only thing that got me through. But the bottle was a liar, dressed up like something true. Soon as I said I'm leaving, that demon started screaming, no you're not, you need me. But I kept on breathing. Live it up, don't give it up. Put the bottle down, now I'm waking up. Give up the thing that was stealing your sun, but don't give up laughing, don't give up fun. Live it up, don't give it up. She said I crawled back, but I called a bluff. I'm not quitting life, I'm taking it back. Live it up, don't give it up. Nah, 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 live it up. Nah, 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 don't give it up. Nah, 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 live it up. I'm not done with life, I'm just done getting fucked up. Pineapple juice in a paper cup, chocolate protein when the hunger comes up. Sugar on my tongue, sweat on my shirt. Body feels alive after all that hurt. I used to chase the dark like it owed me light. Used to kiss the bottle like a lover at night. She knew my scars, she knew my name. She knew how to pull me back into the same old game. But space is a healer, time is a friend. You sleep one clean night and your heart starts to mend. Find another rhythm, find another high. Find another reason to look up at the sky. It feels like a breakup when you first walk away. Your head still shakes, but it hurts less every day. Then you feel the sun hit, then your blood starts running, and the world gets bigger and the morning starts coming. Oh, live it up, fun. Live it up, don't give it up. She said I crawl back, but I call the bluff. I'm not quitting life, I'm taking it back. Live it up, don't give it up. Bottle said, baby, you need me. I said, you stole what I love. You dressed up like freedom, but you kept me handcuffed. You promised me courage, you promised me fire, but you fed me the same old fear and called it desire. I don't need your midnight, I don't need your lies. I've got clean morning air and Cambodia skies. I got road by the river, I've got sun in my eyes, I've got sweat on my body, and I'm still alive. I'm not giving up the good shit, I'm giving up the thief. I'm not losing my head, I'm getting back my peace. Oh, I'm not giving up the wild, I'm giving up the cage. Day 12, still alive. Turn the page, turn the page. Give it up, don't give it up. Put the bottle down, now I'm waking up. Give up the thing that was stealing your sun, but don't give up laughing, don't give up fun. Live it up, don't give it up. She said I crawl back, but I called her bluff. I'm not quitting life, I'm taking it back. Live it up, don't give it up. Nah, 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 live it up. Nah, 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 don't give it up. Nah, nah, live it up. I'm not done with life, I'm just done getting fucked up. Roll by the river, sun coming up. Pineapple juice in a paper cup. I thought I had to lose something, but I got it all back. Live it up, don't give it up. I'm taking my life back.